And then the magical Leopleurodon said to me,
Girl, what are we doing? This isn't a regular podcast episode. We can't be doing these cold opens. Okay, well, maybe we could.
We do cold opens for these. I swear.
Did we start that?
I think we did.
Girl, the way I edit it, and I don't know, is crazy. Like,
it's
for real,
okay.
for real.
I don't watch them after the fact. I'm our biggest fan.
Oh my gosh. Well, welcome back, guys, to Uncorked, episode number 3.
Excuse my weird faces as I try to get comfortable with my old bones.
Oh my gosh. Can't believe we're on episode 3 already.
3 months of Uncorked.
Right.
And we haven't killed each other yet.
Not yet. Soon, though. Maybe that'll be the Pride special.
I feel like we're much closer this episode.
Me too. Maybe the coffee table's closer. I don't know. Who knows? I don't know what we're doing, but we're just rocking and rolling with it. So, straight into business. I don't know if you all remember, but the last episode we talked about dating.
Yes.
So, this episode's theme is all about Ireland.
Why did you say that like they're related somehow?
I don't know. That's my announcer voice. I'm going to be an announcer one day. If I were to announce anything, it'd probably be like Grindr hookups or something. Could you imagine my voiceover?
And then he stuck his finger into my butthole.
Very that.
But since we're talking about Ireland,
we're
drinking Guinness.
Guinness, straight from Ireland. And if you've ever been to Ireland, you know Guinness is a huge thing over there. They have the Guinness factory. I actually ended up... Oh, we'll do that.
Wait.
Period.
Ah!
Ooh, mine's a little shaky too. Oh no! She's overflowing! Oh my god!
Why'd you shake it?
I didn't shake it! It's fine, we're just gonna let it go. This is a disaster! Well, while DJ is cleaning up my mess, which honestly, yes, happens all the time.
This is our relationship. You get to sip mine.
Oh, let me give it a good old taste. Good old... It's good. But
Ireland's is better.
It doesn't hit the same as the one in Ireland. If you ever go to Ireland, you have to go to that Guinness factory. Oh my god, the amount of free samples is enough to just get you plastered. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. It's so beautiful. Highly recommend the Guinness factory in Dublin if y'all ever make it to Ireland.
Or, if blah, 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 blah. If beer is not your thing, but whiskey is, they do have a lot of awesome Irish whiskey distilleries. I did not go, when I was in Ireland, I went 5 years ago. Mm-hmm. So we're doing a little bit of a compare and contrast. Mm-hmm. We did not go to the Guinness factory, but we did go to Bushmills Distillery.
Bushmills. I was there too. Mm-hmm. Very nice. I didn't get to try any of their stuff, but...
Really? When I went, at the end you got a sample.
Oh, well, I didn't do the tour or anything. We just went to the gift shop.
Oh, we did the tour and saw the whole process. And then I was with a group of 27 people, and only 3 of us liked whiskey. Mm-hmm. But you got the free sample.
So you got a lot of free samples, is what you're saying.
I had to be carried back onto the bus.
Oh my god, that's iconic.
At 10 in the morning.
That's honestly legendary. If you're not plastered in Ireland at 10 in the morning, you're doing Ireland wrong. Yes. You need to get into it.
But we are eating from a fine Irish establishment, McDonald's.
And you know what? They have McDonald's in Ireland, so it's fine, okay?
I'm just joking because McDonald's sounds like an Irish last name.
Oh, I guess when you say that, yeah. But also, Pittsburgh doesn't really have any, like, Irish restaurants we could order from, so right. McDonald's it was, okay?
We're trying the new Spicy Cajun McCrispy.
Let's take it out. Spicy ranch Cajun whatever McCrispy. Okay. Looks pretty basic starting out.
Is that cheese?
Is there cheese on this? No, that's the sauce.
That's bun.
This is the most
I have a weird bun.
Basic sandwich I have ever experienced or seen.
1, 2, 3.
Okay. First impression, it has a little bit of a spice to it. Nice. It's a nice level of spice. The sauce is good. They did have a deluxe option, which maybe we should have went for the deluxe option that had the tomato and lettuce and all that. So, because this is just like chicken and
Pickles and
sauce.
sauce.
Yeah, it's very Chick-fil-A style.
Yeah. I like a McCrispy. I don't mind it.
See, I'm going to talk about this more on the pod, but I have opinions about the McCrispy and the McChicken. But you have to tune in to the next episode of Crips and Quirks podcast to hear about my opinions on that. So, back to Ireland.
Tell me everything.
Wait, really quick. Sorry, did you like that?
Yes, I did.
It is good. So, when this comes out, if they still have the bacon, crispy ranch, Cajun chicken sandwich.
We're just throwing out words.
Right, we're throwing words out at this point. We probably should have memorized the name of the sandwich. But if they have the Cajun ranch
chicken
McCrispy, get into it. It's really good, guys. It's a little basic, but it's good.
But you know it tastes like real chicken, so I'm happy.
Tea. No.
Wait. I have a pondering.
Yeah.
Everyone's always like, oh, you'll like it. It tastes like chicken. Oh, you'll like it. It tastes like chicken. What does chicken taste like? Like, if everything tastes like chicken, then what does chicken taste like?
That's true. You can't really describe what chicken tastes like.
That's one for the philosophers.
That is one for the philosophers.
Plato, where are you?
I couldn't tell you what chicken tastes
Aristotle? Socrates?
like. It tastes just like chicken. I don't fucking know.
Okay, anyways, go ahead. I'm sorry, interrupted.
So, one thing they don't tell you about Ireland is it's windy as shit.
They told me.
So, if you're going to Ireland, make sure you're ready for the wind. There was one point, I went to the Giants of Causeway. And
Giants Causeway.
Yeah, Giants Causeway, and you have to walk down this hill. And it was so windy. When we were walking back up, we barely made it back up the hill. It was so windy. Now, when I was
blowing down the hill?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like, I wasn't trying to get like, blown like that. I was trying to get a different kind of blown over in
I'm
Ireland.
glad you made the joke.
Mm-hmm.
I heard blown and I wanted to make the joke.
Yeah. Also, the men in Ireland, really not that attractive.
I don't think you should say that.
Listen, I was expecting some Irish hunks, and I was a little bit disappointed. I mean, there were a few, don't get me wrong, there were a few cute guys over in Ireland, but there were some uggos.
But
Not gonna lie.
Those Irish hunks were looking for a fine American stud, and instead they had you.
Exactly. They got the most basic white twig
Are you
out
gonna
here.
tell that story?
Leading straight into the ugly men of Ireland. So, I was in Dublin perusing the good old Grindr, as one does, and I met a nice fellow, and we were gonna meet up for some coffee, some tea. You know, a little coffee tea moment. So, I go to this place, right, and I knock on the door, give it a good old knock knock, and he opens, and he looks at me, and he says, "I'll leave it." And I say, "What?" He said, "I'll leave it, no thanks," closes the door in my face. I got so violently humbled by this man, who wasn't even that attractive. I was so humbled. I have never met up with anyone, and they're like, "No thanks." Like, the gall, the gumption. He looked me dead in the eyes and said, "No, girl."
You didn't tell me he said, "I'll leave it."
Yeah. I had to go back to my hotel room and just sit for a good hour and contemplate what I was doing with my life. Like, why did this happen?
Our friends that you were there with, were they there? Like, did you have to do the... I don't believe in the walk of shame, like, after the hookup. I believe in the walk of shame when you got stood up.
Mm-hmm.
And you have to walk in and face the music that you got stood up.
No. They were out and about living their best, like, in Dublin, because I went with friends, so my friends weren't in the hotel room, so I was sitting alone in the hotel room contemplating life. That was embarrassing.
Looks out the window, will the fall kill me?
Did you have any experiences like that while you were in Ireland?
No.
Damn. So I'm just the uggo American. But if you're ever in Dublin, find yourself, go to Mother Nightclub.
Mother?
That place got me together. The dancing in Mother Nightclub, the DJ, the hot guys in Mother Nightclub got me together. And yeah, go to
You met
Mother
the Prime
Nightclub.
Minister?
Oh, yes, I did. We met the ex-gay prime minister. I forget his name, but he was there. He had just resigned a week or two before. And so he was just chilling in the club. So we and my friend walked up and shook hands with the former prime minister of Ireland. That was crazy.
Yes.
Insanity. He was actually at Mother, the one I was
Plot
just talking
twist.
about.
He was the one who said no thank you.
Oh my god! No! We're not spreading that rumor.
So when I was in Ireland, I also went to Giant's Causeway.
Mm-hmm.
It's beautiful. It's these organic rocks, and they're all perfectly hexagonal shaped, but natural. And while you were there, did you hear the myth behind the formation of it?
Yeah, giants.
I
don't know the whole myth. I don't know. If you want to know, just Google it, people.
Oh, I was going to tell it, but it sounds like you're not interested. That was cool. And you went to Sligo.
I did go to Sligo.
I went to Sligo. You stopped in Derry.
Yep, Londonderry or just Derry, whatever you prefer. We don't judge.
I think the Irish prefer Derry.
So then we'll call it Derry, like the Derry Girls. I did see the Derry Girls mural. That was so freaking cool.
I went.
Love that show.
I went before Derry Girls was a thing.
Oh.
Yeah. So, but there are some. That's where the fight for Northern Ireland's independence from the United Kingdom started. And I was on a history tour, art history tour. So, they do a lot of murals to depict their struggle and the heroes of each side. And even in Belfast, there are a lot of murals, because when I was in Belfast, we did a mural tour.
That's really cool. They do appreciate art and beauty and the beauty of nature. And even, honestly, they also very much appreciate the beauty of ruins, because they'll leave castles and ruins and things because they can appreciate the beauty of the decaying, and this is decaying things can be beautiful basically, and they really know how to appreciate that over there. And honestly, Ireland has some of the most beautiful nature you'll ever see. If you go to Ireland, even just for the nature,
Killarney.
Stunning. I loved Killarney. Such a cute
Killarney
little
National
town.
Park is beautiful.
Killarney was probably my favorite place in Ireland.
Yeah, we did a day. I think we did nearly a whole day. They're beautiful. The lake. It's this lake, and it's in the middle. It's a valley in the middle of all these huge mountains, and it's just so dramatic to look at. Yeah, it's beautiful.
Ireland is stunning. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Don't go to Iceland though. Iceland's awful.
You went to Galway.
I did go to Galway.
Tell us about Galway.
My friend got shit on by a bird. So I went into a store. My friends were waiting outside for me, and while they were waiting outside for me, my one friend got shit on by a bird standing there waiting for me. And so we had to find napkins, because I was in his hair and stuff too. It was awful. I mean, it was low-key hilarious, but I felt so bad for him. That was crazy. It was so funny.
I have a slightly similar story in that it was unfortunate. When I was in Ireland, I blew my knee out.
Really? How?
This is really embarrassing. It actually happened in Galway. So our hotel had 2 or 3 steps to get up into the front door. And they're slate steps, because they use a lot of slate over there.
Yeah.
And it was a damp day. It wasn't raining, but it had rained earlier. And as I was walking up the steps to go in, and like I said, it's only 2 steps. My foot slipped. My left foot slipped, and so I caught myself on my right
Mm-hmm.
blew the knee out, and had to hobble around for the rest of the trip with a knee brace, and we did lots of hiking.
That sounds awful.
But I got through it.
And here you are today. You're a better person for it.
The potatoes and the Guinness helped.
Honestly, the Guinness in Ireland, I said this at the beginning of the episode, is unmatched. Like, if you like beer, you go to Ireland, you need to have like 13 Guinnesses, and that's just on the first day. It is so good.
It's very rich.
Mm-hmm.
It almost tastes chocolatey or like coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Like, not, like, it doesn't have that flavor, but, like, it almost does.
Yeah, for sure.
But one thing that I learned very quickly in Ireland is that Guinness is a meal within itself.
Mm-hmm.
Because I started out the trip drinking Guinness, like, with meals, and then I realized...
It'll fill you up, girl.
Yeah, because it's a dark beer.
Beer is basically liquid bread.
Yes.
You know? That's why you get that beer belly, you know? You're basically drinking that bread, those carbs. Now, I do...
bread.
Ew. I love me some beer, don't get me wrong. I fuck with some Bud Light.
Yes, you do.
Oh my god, I love beer. But, so that's why Ireland was perfect. Because they love their beer over there, I love my beer. And I found out before the trip, I'm actually 4% Irish. Don't mean to brag. So I was going to the homeland of my people with my 4% Irish blood.
I'm doing math in my head.
You were looking like you had a stroke.
No, I'm trying, yeah, because I'm trying to do math in my head. 4% Irish. I can't do that math. Never mind.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm pretty. What else did you see there?
What else did I see? You know, that's a good question. Didn't really see much of anything else. Just a lot of nature, and of course I was hunting men the whole time. Didn't
In the
find
car.
any. Trying to
On
find
Grindr.
Right. No. Trying to find myself an Irish boyfriend. Didn't happen. She's still single, but we'll get him next time. Watch out, Ireland. We're coming back for you. Hide your sons if you're Irish.
Went to Ireland, only made out with an Italian guy.
You did?
No, you.
No, I made out with like 6 guys. Now, Mom, fast forward through this. So I made out with 2 Irish guys, 1 Italian guy, and 1 Arabian guy.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. The Italian guy was hot, though. He was cute. I think he said he was like from Naples or something.
Next trip, Naples.
I'm down. I want to go to Italy so bad. I love to travel and such. Now I'm just like a world traveler. She's worldly now. Tell your friends. She's cultured. She's been outside of the US now. Because this was like my first real time overseas. So like this was a experience for me, honey. My life.
Did you enjoy it more than Canada?
It was a lot better than Canada. I did like it a lot more with Canada. Not trying to start beef with the Canadians, but I did like it a lot more than Canada. So,
Oh, Canada.
so you liked your bacon McCrispy,
It
whatever
was
the
pretty
fuck?
good. I finally got to the sauce. It was spicier than I thought it was going to be.
See, I like spicy, so that's good.
But it's not like overwhelming. It's not like Hot Ones.
Which, maybe we'll do that on the next Uncorked. We'll get like really hot wings and
No.
do that on Uncorked.
No.
Or maybe I will and DJ will watch.
Yeah.
Because one thing about me is I love spicy food. And one thing about Ireland, nothing over there is really spicy food-wise. Even their Asian was a little iffy. So if you're over there, I would stick to the basics. I got Asian food once there, got so sick. Also, I tried Supermax, their version of McDonald's, got so sick,
Oh my
just
God.
not even compare. Oh my gosh. But overall, Ireland was stunning.
Did you try shepherd's pie?
No.
Did you try lamb?
I did try the lamb. The lamb over there is amazing. It was
Yes, it
so good. Oh my gosh. Now, it was a little off-putting when they slaughtered the lamb in front of me, but, you know, it's all part of the experience, you know? Sometimes you just like to watch. So, So anyway.
Yeah, Ireland's beautiful. I definitely recommend it.
Oh yeah.
There's so much to see and do, whether you're a city person who likes clubbing and going to bars, if you're an outdoorsy person, so many beautiful national parks and things to do. It's a beautiful, wonderful country.
Yep, highly recommend. Do you have any final Irish stories before we close on out this episode of Uncorked?
I actually do.
Okay.
So I went, when did I go? 2018, so 1 year into Donald Dumpty's presidency.
Mm-hmm.
And I went with a school trip, and our professors told us we have 3 rules. Don't talk about politics. Don't talk about religion because it's a huge point of contention, especially in the north.
Oh, yeah.
And don't go anywhere with,
strangers?
Yes.
Yeah.
Second or third night we're there in Belfast. Me and my friends took my 2 professors out for dinner, and then we went to get drinks at a nice pub.
Mm-hmm.
And we're talking. This couple comes in, they're fighting, and the girl runs to the bathroom. And my one friend goes to the bathroom because she genuinely had to go.
Mm-hmm.
And he comes over because, surprise, surprise, the gay guy's hanging out with all girls.
Right.
And the guy comes over and he goes, "Oh, would one of you ladies be willing to go and ask my girlfriend to come to the bathroom? We had a fight. She went in there. I'm worried about her." And as he's asking us this, my friend who's in the bathroom comes out with the girl, and she's like, "Oh, we had a lovely chat in there. I feel so much better." And we started talking to them.
Mm-hmm.
And the pub closed. It wasn't a pub, it was a bar.
Mm-hmm.
So it closed at like midnight, and so we get kicked out. And we're on the sidewalk, we're still talking.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, and he says to me, "What the fuck were you thinking when you elected that bastard?" Talking about Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, and as soon as that happened, his girlfriend comes bounding up to me and she goes, "Are you a Catholic or a Protestant?"
No! They asked right off the bat the
And
hard-hitting
then-
questions.
I mean, this is after like an hour of talking.
Mm-hmm.
And then they're like, "Oh, we're going to this nightclub. You all should come with us." And I'm like,
To get hate crimes?
I was like,
no.
I have broken all 3 rules in less than a minute.
Bitch. No, that's crazy. They were about to hate crime you at that club, I swear. That's why they were asking you those questions. One wrong answer, you're done. You weren't going to make it back to the bus.
All right. I'm trying to do an Irish accent, but I can hear it's coming out as a pirate.
Same.
Are I can't do it. Are you a Catholic or a Protestant? I warned you.
That is giving pirate.
I know, I warned you. I wanted to do Irish, but for some reason it keeps coming out as pirate.
Oh my god.
Answer the wrong way. You go off the plank.
Oh my god. We're gonna get canceled by the Irish. We're no longer going to be welcome back into Ireland.
I'm not claiming that's an Irish accent, but we may get canceled by pirates.
And the Irish, because I called them all ugly.
Yes, that's true.
We're getting canceled by the Irish community and the pirate community after this episode.
Wait, let me do a dramatic thumbnail. Okay. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. We always appreciate it. Please be sure to like, subscribe, and comment wherever you listen or watch. Please follow us on all of our social medias. If you have personal stories or episode recommendations, please email us. And as usual, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
Yes, it's not delivery, it's DiGiorno.
I don't know, like, I started to say it, and then I, like, had a stroke in the middle there.
It's fine. We love a good stroke.
Do you smell peanut butter?
Oh my god. I always smell peanut butter.
Oh god. And I think that's it.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys for tuning in.
And keep your... I'm sorry. Continue.
Thank you guys for tuning in. Stick around. We'll be here with more. Stick around. We'll be here with more Uncorked next month.
And remember, keep your crips tight.
And your quirks loose. Bye.